Hello, Governor. It's your boy, the Badwolf, eh? All right, so sorry, British people. Sorry. All right, so this particular video is going to be about without recourse, without prejudice. Okay, most of you guys should know what the second one is, so I'm just going to throw that in there for those who don't. But some people have been like, well, you know, they've gotten the LPNs or whatever else. You're out there doing business. You've created your own, whatever it is. Everything that's around us in this commercial world, commercial meaning financial, so it's all a financial transaction. You know, a lot of people say all the money that we're dealing with right now in their U.S. system is actually all taxing. It's all tax. It's all either a state tax or this tax or a gift tax. You're paying a gift tax. A lot of people think that that money is going where they think it is, and it's not going where and to who they think it is, but we'll leave that alone for now. So anyway, it came up that what does the word without recourse mean? Okay, well, officially, let's take a gander. All right, so in financial transactions, the word without recourse is you're disclaiming any liability to the subsequent holder of the financial instrument. Okay, what does that mean, James? Break it down, North Side style. Speak to me, brother. All right, so thus, endorsing a check, so you signing a check, and adding without recourse to your check. So you're signing it, and then you put without recourse. What does that mean? What does it do for you? To the signature means that the endorser takes no responsibility if that check bounces for insufficient funds. I can hear all kind of black people in the back going, "Ooh, what was that? Hold on. Rewind that." Signing your check with your name, without your name, and then without recourse, quotation, without recourse, quotation, means that you are taking no responsibility if that check bounces for insufficient funds. Let's say somebody gave you a check, which I wish I would have known this about 20 years ago. We'll leave that one alone for now. And you signing that, you're basically saying, hey, look, I'm not taking any responsibility for this check because I don't know if it's good, and if it does bounce, I'm not responsible for it. So this alleviates you from that liability, because what a lot of people don't know is if you look at your check and you see where you sign your name, if you're signing it over to somebody, there's a line there and it says MP, real small. Well, that MP stands for microprint. That line is not a line. It actually is words that say you are obligated and liable for this account, though that account is not really yours. So you don't own that account, that you have your money, or their fake fiat money, in, and you are responsible for it. So that check, that whatever else, that's why they're able to do what they do when someone bounces the check. It's because you never put on there without recourse. Them dirty mother. Okay, so moving on. Without prejudice. Now, for those people who don't know, without prejudice is another way of saying UCC 1-308. Okay, and what does that mean? Let's take a gander. It says, here again in Black Law's dictionary, without prejudice means without loss of any rights. Okay, so I'm signing something, so for those people, excuse me, child support, documents, contracts. If you sign and they force you to sign, you've got no choice. Speeding ticket. Excuse me. God, I'm just a crazy guy in a blue shirt and a blue box. You know. So anyway, what I was trying to say is, if you happen to sign all of these things without recourse, or especially UCC 1-308, because you feel like you are forced to, you've got no choice. And if you don't know this, you need to be signing everything on there. Everything you sign should have that on there. Okay? I think only like the driver's license are they starting to like try to say you can't sign without recourse. So then slide in UCC 1-308. If they won't let you put that on there, then sign without recourse, you know, above your name, somewhere in there. Slide in there. If you find that you can't even do that, then what you do is you go and do a UCC 1 filing, put your own special little, say like your name is, you know, me, James Lovett, all right? take your J, take your L, put a circle around it, make that your trademark, put it into the UCC, and then when you sign your tickets or whatever else with your JL with a circle around it, they're like, what's that? Well, that's how I sign my name. It's my logo, my trademark. Okay. But on the UCC file, what does that have in there? That's going to be your UCC 1-308, means without prejudice, without recourse, whatever you want to attach to it for that meaning, that's what you're going to do and put in your UCC 1 filing that you own that. And you can also register that with your state's Department of Trademarks, okay? And ergo, anytime you sign something like that, if they don't ask or inquire what it is, and you happen to go to court and say, hey, well, you have to do this. You signed that you are responsible for this account, whatever else. Oh, but to the contraire, mon frere. This particular symbol right here means without prejudice, without recourse. UCC 1-308. Do it. Booyah! Okay? So that's how you sign things, people. That's what those words mean. Understand it, utilize it, make yourself a little bit better. And I know it's a lot of stuff if you watch all the videos to remember and how to do this and that and whatever else. But if you're serious about doing this, this is why they created their system. They created their system for people to be lazy motherfuckers. Okay? Lazy. Just lazy. And if you don't want to do the research, and maybe you ain't built for this, all right? Maybe you ain't built for this. I ain't saying you have to use it all the time, but the time, like my one friend, Dan, something came up, and his brother's calling me. He's like, hey, before I sign this, what do I sign in there? What's that thing again? What are you talking about? Oh, to protect yourself. You have to learn it before you do these things, okay? But it's UCC 1-308. For checks, it would be without recourse. And any other thing like tickets, stuff like that. Child support, legal things, UCC 1-308 or without prejudice. Always by your name. Because anytime they have your name, you are agreeing to something. If you're signing your name, you are agreeing. An agreement is also known as a contract. So even though they're saying, oh, don't worry, that's just for paternity or not maternity, but, test for, so that we can prove that you're not the father. Okay. Now, what did Daquan just do wrong? He signed it without putting on protecting his rights and voiding out that whole contract that he just signed. Because, yeah, they want you to take that test, but then what's hidden in the paperwork is that you now have to continue the process. You've you've signed. All right? So, make sure you're signing things, men and women out there, correctly, protecting yourself. And otherwise, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. Alright, so be wise. Don't forget to check out those links down below or on blackside32.com for the files, set up consultation, whatever else. I'm looking at the time. I think I got one coming up soon. Anyway, so I have to go because somebody's going to be like, where is my consultation, Mr. Wolf? Alright, so, and for those people who don't know, I always call private. Alright, so it will always have, it'll look like a bill collector. I'm not trying to collect well, you've already paid me, so I'm not trying to collect the bill. But if you don't answer, I will call back right away, maybe even a third time. That will be me, especially if you're expecting my calls. So, stop not answering my calls, and then I gotta email you, and then we gotta reset up, and all that other stuff. So, that's what it is, guys. Don't forget to check out the offers down below. Talk to you later. Badwolf's over and out.